Hi there, in this video I'm going to go through question 18 on IMAT 2012. So for this question, in preparation for my holiday in Bolandia last June, I changed €300 into Bolandian dollars every month from January until May, and these are the exchange rates for each of the months. And I want to know how many more Bolandian dollars would I have gotten if I had exchanged all of the money, so the whole €1,500 all at once in May. Okay, so what are the ways we could do this question? One way, maybe the most obvious way, would just be to work out how many dollars I would have gotten each month, and then work out how many dollars I would have gotten if I exchanged €1,500 in May, and then work out the difference between those. But that sounds kind of high effort, so instead, let's just look at the differences. So what are the differences between the exchange rates each month and the exchange rate in May? So for January, for each euro, I would have gotten 2.74 Bolandian dollars, whereas in May, I would have gotten $2.81. So that means for each euro I exchanged in January, I would have gotten $0.07 or 7 cents less than if I'd exchanged that euro in May. Similarly, for each euro I exchanged in February, I would have gotten $0.02 less or 2 cents less. And in March, I would have gotten 5 cents less than if I'd exchanged in May. And in April, for each euro, I actually would have gotten 2 cents more than if I'd exchanged in May. So this is how much money I would have lost out on or gained by exchanging €1 in each of these months. But how much money did I actually lose? Well, we exchanged €300 per month, which means that for each of these, I would have to multiply by 300. So now I just need to work out how much money this actually is, right? And again, there's the slightly more difficult and slightly easier way to do this. So the slightly more difficult way would be to multiply each of these by 300 and then add them up. The slightly easier way would be to add all of these and then multiply the whole thing by 300. And if I say that in a confusing way, I just mean, so the first way, the difficult way, would be like doing this sum, right, where we multiply each of these by 300, then add them all up. And the second way would just be like if we factorized the 300 out. Okay, so this sum is basically telling us the solution. So if we work out what's inside this bracket, well, first of all, it's obviously easier to just cancel these, the minus 0.92 and the plus 0.92. But we are left with 300 times minus 0.12. And actually, to work this out, it's not that difficult, but I'm going to divide the 300 by 100, and I'm going to multiply the 0.12 by 100. So that would turn the 0.12 into 12. So we have 3 times minus 12, which is minus 36. So this means that by exchanging each month instead of all at once in May, I would have gotten €36 less. Or to say it the other way, if I'd exchanged everything all at once in May, I would have gotten €36 more than exchanging every month. So that gives us answer A, 36.